I also went to church every Sunday, right? And we had church every single evening apart from Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
But because of that, I sort of turned away from religion because I was forced into it.
I feel the exact same way.
Really?
Yeah, so I grew up very similarly, going to church every Sunday, went to youth group for a while. I always believed in God, and I've never been like, oh, I don't believe. But there's always like a problem sometimes I have with organized religion where it does push people away, and depending on the type of church you're with, or, you know, the people you interact with, a lot of them have no grace, which is what we're called to have, is grace and compassion and understanding. And I think that in turn pushes people away. So
elaborate on that. What do you mean that they have no grace?
Like, if you're not perfect, then you don't truly believe, and you're not worth this, and which is exact opposite of what God says. And when I was a teenager and struggling, and, you know, I had really bad social anxiety when I was 14, and like I couldn't do anything. I was having panic attacks going in public, so I went to see a like church counselor, I guess, and, you know, she was like, oh, well, you just have to pray more, which is not the answer you want when you're struggling and you're like, well, I am praying and I don't understand what I'm doing, like God must not love me or whatever. But that's totally not the case. And when I was 14, I kind of was just like, yeah, like I believe, but I'm not like, you know, whatever. I never think about it too much until I turned, I think I was 21 maybe, and I like having the worst time of my entire life. I was not sleeping for days. I'd go to work being awake for 3 days straight. I was struggling so much. I was so depressed.
You weren't sleeping at all?
I was not sleeping. I struggled, my whole family struggles with insomnia, but I was having such a bad time that I was just like, I can't take this anymore. Like, please help me, God. I don't know what to do. And I started really just putting my faith in Him and speaking to Him directly, and not wanting to be a part of like an organized church, but instead having a relationship with God. And it's completely like fully just changed me. And I feel I have so much comfort in it. And I feel like I think a lot of people don't understand that it's not even about going to church. It's not about the religion. It's about having a relationship with God. And that's really all He wants. And you know, I hate the fact that people are turned away because of people misrepresenting God. And
that is a great way to look at it.
Yeah.
Because I think you're so right. I think it feels like it needs to be a group thing. You need to be a part of this big ensemble, but actually having your own individual relationship with God.
That's the most important thing.
Is important, yeah.
That's the most important thing. And He meets you where you are. Like, you do not have to be perfect. I am far from perfect. Like, if we had to be perfect, nobody would be worthy of it. And we're not worthy of it, but because God is like, I love you so much, have a relationship with me, and nothing else matters, is what I love so much.